Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, welcome to today's class. Yes, we are not going to take much of our time today, and we just need to be conscious of the capacity of the video that we are uploading. So, like yesterday, we couldn't hold our class after preparing the class. It was larger than what WhatsApp platform could take, so we couldn't upload it. So right now, let's we are looking at today. We want to look at HTML image. HTML image. So let's look at HTML image. HTML image. So please, we want to quickly go through it, and I want to make it bigger so that you can see it clearly there. We are looking at HTML image. The HTML image, and we all know that when we design our website, we use image generally to put effect, to put decoration on our website. We want to make our website to look attractive. We want to, when we talk of image speak volume about the appearance of our website. There are some things that we could not, we won't be able to type, that our website won't be able to include as a form of text. We want the image to show what exactly the content of that aspect should be. So the image in a website is very, very important. It speaks volume. It makes a lot of money when it comes to the website design. And when we're talking of the image, it helps us to look at the appearance. We want to see the appearance of our website. We want how it look like. We want it to look beautiful. We want people to want your website to attract the traffic. And what can make your website to attract traffic is the way it is designed. As well, when it is graphically oriented, you see that people will flock into your website. So, and looking at the image now, there's something that we need to consider in working with image in HTML. The tag, we have IMG. We have IMG, which is the image tag. In HTML, this is the tag for the image. It is IMG, so it means this what means an image. So, and when we want to break image or a particular picture or graphic into our website, the tag that we use to do that is IMG. So that is the tag, that is the image tag. And when we talk of the image, in our previous class I told you that any tag that has the opening tag but doesn't have the closing tag is an empty tag. So in that case, our image tag is an empty tag because it has the opening tag but without a closing tag. So and I also discussed about the attribute, image attribute. We said it last time that our attribute, these are the characteristics of a particular element. So of a particular tags, we have image tag. There are two major attributes that we need to look at in our image tag. The first one is SRC, which means source. The SRC means source. So when you want to bring image to your website, you have to be able to locate the source of that particular image. Whether that image has been brought to the folder of the HTML, whether the image is on your desktop, whether the image is even on the website, you have to indicate the source of that particular image. Another attribute of the image is auth. We call it alternative. Alternative is another as attribute of image. So in case when you want to bring in a particular image into your website and that image is not available after you have already cited it on the HTML, after you have already used the HTML tag to cite it, but of course when you get to the source of that image, the image is not even available. So what will come out on that particular image is the broken image. The broken image with the alternative. So the name of that image that's supposed to be there will be displayed as alternative. That is the essence of the alternative. So take for instance, I have a folder where I put the logo of Abenko International Resources Limited, and I'm trying to cite that particular logo on that folder. And probably the logo is not available. But in the alternative, I've already made that place to be logo. So the logo will come out as alternative, but the image of that logo will not come out. It will come out as a broken image. So that is what that one does. Then we also have those are the two major the two major attributes of our image. Then we also have other attribute of our image, which is width. We make use of the width and what, and height. So this one, these two attributes, they are also part of the image attribute, but they are not as important as the first attribute, because without the first two attributes you cannot bring image to your website. So but this one is just this one we only determine the size of the image. Either we want it to look big, we want it to look small, we want it to, the way you want your image to appear. So you use this remaining two attributes, the width and height, to do that. But when you want to break that particular image to appear specifically on your website, what you use is the source and the alternative. So let's look at the image. Let's look at the format, how it look. So we want to look at. So when you want to open, I told you you have to open it, and we are looking at image, img. Yeah, when you immediately you have img, the next thing you have to look at src, which is the source. So immediately you have the source. You have it like that. Then the next thing is, where is the source? Maybe the source where that logo, the image is, you have already named it as logo.jpg, that is JPEG. Then you close it. Then you have to create a smart space there. Then you can now have an alternative. Then when you are creating an alternative again, you have to assign it to a particular place. So you use a double quotation again. The alternative may be Abinco image. Then you close it. That could be the alternative. So this is the format for breaking image to the website. I want you to. So this is the format. This is the syntax. So the syntax is what is followed. So after this one, you can still follow the. You can still add the width, which is equal to, then a colon, double colon. Maybe you may want to make it 300. Then you close it. Then you move here. You say height, which is also equal to. Then you open the bracket, you open the colon, and you put whatever the height you want to put. Maybe it's also 300. Then you close it. So this is the exactly everything that I've just written up here. This is how it appears on our image tag, on our image tag. So to do this, let me reduce it so that it can be on a one page. So this is exactly the tag that we are working on. So when you want to break image, this is the image tag. This language is HTML language. It is the one that will tell you that whatever is being written is HTML language that is dealing with image. So the SRC is dealing with source, and the source of that image that you want to bring is the logo, that particular source. You have already created the image on the HTML folder. So you are pointing to the folder that this logo.jpg is what you want to bring to your web page. Then alternative, you are not telling the website to also, if this logo does not appear, then it should just use broken image to appear as what? As Abinco image. So then the width is also there to determine the size, how exactly you want the size to look like. The width we decide. We look at the size horizontally, while the height we look at the size vertically. So the width, you want your image to appear on your website. This is what actually determines it. So now let's go to the system and open the. Let's all go to our application and open where we can practicalize this. We want to open the Visual Studio Code. We want to open it. Yes. As we are trying to open this one now. So as we are opening this one, we are trying to open a particular this is a HTML class. So under this HTML class is a folder. If you remember the time that we created this folder, so we created this folder, and under this folder we also created a file. This is the file. The file is said is HTML class. So this is the file we created. So now we can, let's say we want to, so this is the file we created, but we want to import a particular image on our website. We want it to show on our website. So the first thing we need to do is to go to our desktop. We must have put the image on the desktop. This is training logo. Then we have another image that I put there, training image. So these two images, you have to import it to the folder, to the HTML folder. So importing these two images to the HTML folder will help you to be able to locate the parts of the image and import it on the using the image tag, so that the way you want it to appear on your screen. So let's do it like this. So for you to be able to, I want to do it like this so that you can see what I'm talking about. So this is the training logo now. I'm dragging it. I have to bring it under that particular folder, which is HTML class. So I'm bringing it here now because there is one that's already there before. It's asking whether you should replace it. Then, so you can see now the logo is already there. So the logo is already showing. So which means if we can easily reference it from that particular folder, then we can also come here again and bring the second one, the image, the training image, and still bring it here. So it's here. So we have those images now as they are here. We have those images now as they are here. So for us to be able to make use of the, let's go back. Let's try and write our code the way it is here. We have like I told you, like by now you should know how to write the skeleton of the HTML. You should know by now how to write the skeleton of the HTML. So I don't need to argue that one again. By now, so we are looking at the HTML image. So this is the title of the image that we want to bring in to the platform. So now under this HTML image now, which is the title, we can come to the head. We can come to the head under here and say, let's say we have H1 9 training HTML training HTML image class. Let's use image class. So if we run this one now, we see what is going to appear. So let me expand this one so that we can see what we are doing. So let me quickly run and see the appearance on our web page. So HTML image class, you can see now is so. Now let's continue. So after that, so we want to see how we can break image now. So after the head, we have to create the body. Now the skeleton of our HTML is already showing. So we are trying to create the body. So on this particular aspect now, like I told you, when you want to import image, let's say we want to use we are opening it image img. We are opening img. So we want to see how we can import image. Then we say src is equal to, the moment you enter is equal to, this one will come in. So we want to, from the particular angle, we want to cite the particular image that we want to bring. So there are all these images that we uploaded there. They are already here now showing. So let's pick a Abinco logo, or okay, let's pick a training image. So that one is done. So then another one is alternative. Then we do like this again. What is the alternative? The training image, Abinco image. Let's say Abinco image. So we are making that one as an alternative. So after that, you close it. You close the tag. Then let's run and see what is going to happen. You can see the image is showing. The image is showing. That is how to display image on a web page. So the image is showing now. So now you on this particular page, you realize with me that I did not use width and height on that particular tag. So, but let us see how we can add the width and height on it to see what is going to happen. Let's say we are making the width. We are making the width to be what? To be 300. Then we are making the height. We are making the height. Our height to be also 300. So that when you are, it has to be pixel, 300 pixel, 300 pixel. Then you run it and see what is going to show. So when you run it, you can run the application. Let's try and run it to see what is going to display now. You can see that if you look at the size of the image that we just imported on our web page now, the length and the breadth, they are the same, because we have already assigned the same number of pixels for the width and the height. So we can extend it. We can, okay, let's try that one again. So let's try that one again to see what is going to happen. So let's reduce the width to 1000. Let's reduce the width to 1000, and let's reduce the height to maybe 500. Let's run it out and see what is going to come up. Can you see the appearance now? The width, this is the width, this is the height. This is the width is the 1000, then the height is 500. So that is how to display image on the screen on our web page. So if displaying image make our web page look very attractive. It makes our web page look very attractive. So the alternate. So let me make this image not available. Maybe I have removed the E, the last letter on that training image, which is E. So this part, for the fact that I've already removed the last letter from this now, the source will not be available. The source will not be available. I just want to practicalize the alternative to you now, the way it's going to appear. So now, the moment I run this one now, there is going to be a broken image. A broken image will come out with a Abinco image. It's telling you that let's run and see what is going to happen. Can you see now? Can you see Abinco image? But there is no image there. But it's telling you that there are supposed to be image here. And the name of that image is Abinco image. So but what we are seeing here is broken image, telling you that that image is not available from where you have cited it. I think we can understand it. So that is it. So if I return the E back to it now, the image will appear. So in a case where the image that you want to display on your website is not available from the source, and from the path, whether you have already indicated the path or the source. And do you really know that you can also bring image from the website? What you just need is to indicate the web address on the source here. At the moment you indicate web address on the source here, and it is connected to the internet, directly it will link and import the image and display it. So that is the essence of the image syntax that we just need to do. And we are not going to take much of our time. Do know that, and at the same time, we can make it animated. We can animate our image. We can, if you have any animation, and when you are having any animation, you understand with me that most animation comes with a GIF. GIF. This is the sign for the animation. GIF. So the extension of GIS will not be on the extension where you have the JPG. So, but it has to be an animated image, so that when you display it, it will come out in form of a image, just like where we have logo.jpg. It will be logo.gif. So the GIF is an animated is for animation. It's for graphics too, but to animate, you can use to animate anything. So that is what that one is all about. So let's so that is that. I think we are getting it. So what you got is to change this particular source and with the extension. Once they are already here, it will be okay. Let's quickly do something. Let's quickly do something. We have a. I want to see if we have a GIF animated. Okay, this one. Okay, this GIF. I have a GIF something here. So let's import it. Let's import it to our image. Let's import it. I've already imported it now. So it's animation. So what we just have to do is you can extend this one and go back to and cite it. And we said I want to cite it. Let's come here. Let's come here and say which one is animated. Image one. You can see it's GIF. So the moment it's GIF, you go back to you try to run it. It's come out. So if it is an animated document, you see it will be moving. So that is how to import that particular image or GIF or animated. So you can cite anything that wants to appear on your image. So before I close the class, because I said we don't want to make the class to be too long, in 30 minutes I want the class to end. So let's quickly look at the other one. That's what we call HTML fascicom. HTML fascicom. We call it favicom. HTML favicom. HTML favicom. What does it mean? HTML favicom. HTML. Look, in most cases, when you open a web address, let's see something. Let's try and open a particular address. Let's try and open a particular address and I just want to show you. Okay, let's put it like this. Oh, the internet is off. Let me connect the internet. So I want to show you something. Let me quickly show you something. Now, if you look at this place, if you look at this is the tab that is showing here where you can see my pointer, my arrow now. So this is the title of this particular website. Before the title, you will see something, the G sign, which is the Google sign. So this Google sign, there is a way you can bring it to your website. So that is what we call a favicom. So when we want to bring this particular website, this particular symbol, as part of your address or as part of the title of your website, then it is when you make use of what we call a favicom. I think you understand what I'm talking about. So let's quickly look at it. When you want to make use of the favicom, so you have to cite it. Let's look at you have to cite it, and what you have to cite, what you make use of what is called link. That is link tag, and link tag too is an empty tag because it has the opening, it doesn't have the closing tag. So you make use of the link, then you make use of the rel, which means relationship. Just like the way what we have done here when we are importing it, then you indicate what are you bringing the icon, because you want an icon to show on that particular page. Then you close it. So when you close it, then you have to indicate the type. What type are you talking about? What is the type of the logo that you want to show? the kind of the icon that you want to show on that particular, it is logo. The type is logo. So you press that one, then you put it logo. You want to show logo. You want to show logo. Then you have to reference it now. This is where you are going to make use of the hyperlink. Then you are going to href. I think when we get to the reference and the hyperlink, the href hyperlink reference, that is what we call hyperlink reference. You want to reference a particular site or a particular something on your website. So that is what the href is all about. Then when you put the href, then you have to what are we referencing? Training logo. Let's say we are learning training.jpg. Then you close it. Here. That's all. So the moment you have it, this is the syntax for having the. So if we have let's go to our this thing. So and there's one thing that I want to explain to you. When you want to include favicon on your website, it must be under the title. It must be immediately after the title. It doesn't work under the body. It works under the title. That is where you put it. It works under what? Under the title. Let's see our logo here. Our logo, we have a training logo. So training logo is what we have put here. Training logo.jpg. Training logo.jpg. So we have put it. Let's see if the spelling is correct. It should run. So the training logo. So this particular logo should come and display. This is where we have the logo. Something must be wrong with the spelling. Okay, let's say I have let me run this, and you see this is my website that I just developed for an organization. So this is, you can see that when welcome to Abiko International Resources Limited, you will now realize that there is this symbol of the Abiko there. This symbol is what they call favicon. I think so. Where we put the symbol, the favicon symbol, is under. When we look at our title, where is our title here? This is our title here. This is our title. Then we now put that same command that we enter there now. This is what we put here. This is it here. So as it is here, it's already displayed. So when you have to put it under the particular title. But mind you, in this case of favicon, you make use of link. What you are linking the icon. You want to the relationship between the icon and the logo, because the icon is that you want to show, but on that particular page it is logo, that is the type. Then what you are referencing on the HTML folder, the logo 2.jpg is already there. So that's what we are referencing here. So that is how it appears. So I think because of the time, so we are going to, so the lecture for tomorrow or for Wednesday will be available immediately after by 5 p.m. on Wednesday. The lectures will be available. So please, all these things that we are doing, let's try and practice it and see how it's going to look like. So for now, let's end the class. So we'll continue on Wednesday. Thank you, and I wish everybody all the